Less than a mile from the centre of town, a famous old stadium's crumbling down. No one invested so much as a penny. Bring on the Deadpool pool and Rob McElhenney. Yes, welcome back to Welsh Bee Sports. And I just want to give my reaction and thoughts to Wrexham's 3-2 defeat at home to West Brom. You know, I'm not going to get disappointed. I'm simply not going to get disappointed and too worried. Once again, I've seen enough. I saw enough yesterday to convince me Wrexham are going to do okay. They were really good at times. This is that West Brom that's just at the edge, and they just had a bit too much. Do me a favour, please subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe to the channel if you can. Come on board and join us. This is where the party is. And in 2 weeks' time, September the 1st, the Welsh Beast hoodie is on sale. Yes, so Wrexham lose 3-2 at home to West Brom. Again, I'm going to see the positives. West Brom, a massive club, finished 9th last year. And in the programme, the match day programme, there's James McLean there. On the back, Dixie McNeil. So, yeah, in the programme, an interesting bit of information that West Brom have only spent 2 years outside the top 2 divisions. So only 2 years in Division 3. The rest of their time, they've been in the top 2 divisions. That's the size of the club. You know, that's where they've been competing. And funny enough, the last time Liverpool lost their opening game, the last time Liverpool lost their first match was in 2012 against West Brom, 3-0. So 13 years ago, West Brom are in the Premier League, beating Liverpool 3-0. In fact, they were in the Premier League more recent than that, 4 years ago. They were in the Premier League, 4 years ago, I believe. That's the pedigree. That's the experience of West Brom. That's the size of the club, or where they've competed and what they've achieved. And with that brings in revenue, experience, investment, infrastructure. They've built their infrastructure, haven't they? Wrexham have moved very, very quickly. So, some things not in place yet. The training ground, for example, but they've worked on the stadium, haven't they? Those big improvements to the racecourse, new pitch, a hybrid pitch has been put down under soil heating. Under soil heating is there. They've moved the dugouts, haven't they? The dugouts now sit in front of the Mould Road stand where I am, so I can have a nice glimpse, a nice peek of what's going on. They've got new self-service screens to order food. If you want to order food, you can use the self-service screens. They're a pain in the ass, them, and they're a real pain in the ass. More questions than a game show. But, it's what needs to happen to modernize the stadium, to catch up with everyone else, to catch up with the modern world. The cop's on the way, isn't it? They brought it down. They just need to get it up. It's got to be built within a year. Not much happening at the moment, is there? But they need to get a move on. Yesterday I saw a geezer sunbathing. Yes, there was a geezer sunbathing on a pile of rubble, like Ray Winston in Sexy Beast. Come on, we can't have that, can we? Get that stand up, get the cop built, 4 sides. It was packed yesterday, 10,000 people there, 1,200 from West Brom, packed it out, great atmosphere. I'm surprised to see Kiefer Moore playing. I was so surprised, I keeled over. The shock of seeing Kiefer Moore starting led me to keel over. I had to be revived by St. John's ambulance. But yes, and before you start, no. The new owners did not buy him a new foot. Okay? Ryan Reynolds is generous, but he's not that generous. So no, they didn't buy Kiefer Moore a brand new foot. He's made a brilliant recovery. I wasn't expecting him to play, but unfortunately, Josh Windass has got injured. Hopefully, he'll be okay. He was good yesterday, Windass. I've underestimated him. I've underestimated Josh Windass because I didn't think he was that good against Southampton. I thought he was a bit off it. I didn't think he was the player we needed, but yesterday I saw great stuff from him. Great composure, he's great on the ball, he holds it up well, he's composed, takes his time, he's got good awareness, good touch, good movement. He is going to be a player to watch. He looked so good yesterday. You can see the quality, and as I said, I underestimated him. Kiefer Moore, to his credit, put a shift in. Should have done better with a header, but he created some chances. He created the goal, didn't he? He was everywhere. He was all over the pitch. He was putting himself about. That's what we like to see. But West Brom just too good. Like Southampton, they just had that edge, didn't they? They were faster, more better on the ball. They worked it better. They found that extra space. And as Parky said, the game's won in the 18-yard box. We didn't take our chances. And they did. And we had chances. As I said, Kiefer Moore with a header. McLean. Broadhead perhaps should have done better. You know, a big signing, a good player. Ipswich fans respect him. They didn't want to see him go. But he should have done better, really. He should have hit the target from there. He's cost a lot of money. There's pressure now. We're spending a lot of money. We've got to see a return. I mean, Mo Farrell, £500,000, and that's gone under the radar, to be fair. We're not talking about that. I know we've got a lot of money, not just the owners. The owners don't just have money. Rob, Ryan, and the Allen family, they just don't have money. The club is generating money. Remember that. The club is generating its own revenue. But you don't want to be making financial mistakes, do you? But, I mean, I think these players have come good. We had to go for it. We've gone for it. The resources are there. The finance is there. And we've got it. We've gone for it. Now was the time. And I think over the season, it's a long season, as I said, it'll fit into place. Southampton and West Brom are going to be in the top 10, at least. You'd expect one of them to perhaps go up. And we've competed with them. Both teams, we've done well. Just fell short. Yesterday, you could argue the substitutes again made a difference. But, I mean, until then, in the second half, I thought Wrexham were the better team. There was a moment when they were starting to push forward, create chances, create corners. I know West Brom did sit back, it looked like. They deliberately sat back, invited Wrexham on. They were going to look to exploit on the counter and exploit openings. But Wrexham did use the ball well. They did use the possession well during that second half, certainly for a period where they were pushing forward. And the subs kind of changed everything, didn't it? The first half was a good old fight. I thought it was a good old scrap. Lewis O'Brien, nice goal. Great to see him scoring. Great work from Moore, as I said. Nice to see O'Brien scoring. I thought he was a bit off it in the first half. It's sort of the game, we couldn't quite get into the game. He was brilliant at Southampton. He was much better in the second half, I felt, yesterday. And certainly as the first half went on. Early on in the game, he kind of struggled with the pace, I think, even though he's a player with aggression, with tenacity, with an engine. He just couldn't get the ball. That's what I remember anyway. But that first half was a good old scrap. Great movement and very fast pace from West Brom, but we kept up with them, I felt. We kept up with them, we dug deep, we scrapped. It's never going to be pretty. Park, he's not going to play slick football. He likes battlers. He likes players that are reliable, dependable, work hard, give everything. Not always pretty, but a solid and determined, a bit like he was as a player. You know, he's not going to play great football. It's, you know, I mean, it's not going to be slick and sexy. It's going to be rough and tough and organised. And in that first half, I thought we were very, 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 very sort of determined against a team playing good football, tidy football, good movement, good pace. Yeah, but again, enough. I've seen enough. Could we have done better for the goals? Again, give them too much space in the box, too much time, too much space. All three goals. Could Ward done better at the near post? He might be disappointed with letting that in, but it was low, wasn't it? A tight angle, but low and fast. Maybe he could have done better, but it's, you know, it's a difficult one. He wasn't quite expecting the shot. I don't think he was, you know, in two minds, and it was struck really, really well. 3-2, I think, reflects the game. 3-2 is fair, in my opinion. That's a fair reflection of the game. 3-1 felt a bit harsh. 3-2, overall, West Brom a bit just better, just a bit more about them. We're a step or two behind the Southamptons and the West Broms. These teams are going to be up there. But we've got to bounce back now. We can't keep living in this sentimentality. Oh, look where we've come from. Just enjoy it. I am going to enjoy it. It was a great occasion again at the racecourse. It was a great day for Wrexham. And, you know, I mean, it was fantastic to have West Brom there and to be a part of it. So we do enjoy it. We're not going to get too disappointed. It's frustrating, but two very, very tough teams. Sheffield Wednesday are struggling themselves. Obviously, financial issues. We don't like to see that. We hope that can be resolved. But that's a game we should be winning now. Sheffield Wednesday, certainly at the racecourse. We need points badly now. We need to get on the board. And Sheffield Wednesday is an opportunity. They will think the same. You've got to start beating the teams around you. And we need to beat Sheffield Wednesday, I think, get some points on the board now. We don't want to fall too far behind, but I've seen enough to think we'll be okay as the season unfolds. I think we're looking at probably 16th, 15th, 16th is what we can achieve. This squad's far too good to go down. Once it clicks, once it gels, lots of new players need time, but the defence perhaps needs to tighten up a bit. We're obviously scoring goals against good teams, but we're conceding goals. Last year, our defence was so important. We have to get that back. Again, we've played very good teams, though. It's very hard to get a picture at the moment when you've played two really good teams. Bounce back against Wednesday and just keep it going. As I said, stay calm, enjoy it, but we can't keep living in the past now. Wrexham are a championship club. We've got to sort of get to grips with it. We've got to understand it quickly. We've got to analyse and adapt quickly. That's the key word, adapt quickly now. Find our feet. Start picking up points. We need points. We don't need good performances. We need points. But again, I'm so encouraged with what I've seen, and it's brilliant to be a part of it. Just don't worry. Don't worry. Keep going. Keep going. Just enjoy it. It will come. A long way to go yet. We'll pick up wins. We'll pick up good wins. We'll pick up points. Just keep it going. Just enjoy it. Don't panic yet. The best is going to come. We'll be all right. Cheers, guys, and I will see you soon.